Now, I like to say that if you've watched the other videos that I put up of Virginia's quilt, you will see a lot of other tips and ideas there, and you might be saying, tell me more about that. When you hit the arrow right down below here, I've linked all of them together so that you can just watch them right after another. That's something I like to do over here at the quilting studio so that you can see all of this specific quilt in a row. When you have your backing fabric, you know that I need to have at least 3 inches all the way around, and the bigger the quilt, I need at least those 3, maybe 4 or 5. Now, Virginia's quilt is literally 108 inches each way. Each way, it's 108 inches. So what's the problem with that? Backing fabric, that's the larger fabric, normally is 108 inches long. Now, you can get it as wide as you want. You can get more than 108 inches, which is 3 yards. You can get more than 3 yards, so that's great, but it only comes 108 inches this way normally. A few stores will carry it the longer width, 118, but frequently, if you want it longer, you do have to order that. Luckily and wonderfully, my fabulous client, Virginia, did get the longer, wider backing. So we've got 118 inches going this way. Woohoo! So I'm going to have that extra 10 inches that I need, not only at the top, but also at the bottom. Yay, Virginia! But also, she got it extra wide. So I've got not only 108 plus about 3 or 4 inches on each side, but I've also got this extra. She didn't need quite this much, and that's perfectly fine. She's going to, well, once she cuts this off, she's probably going to have a nice, 19 inches or something like that. But even if she had got me the 3 inches or so that I really needed, she's still going to have about 14 inches left here. So when someone provides me a lot of backing, more than is needed, I'm going to try to put the quilt as far down on one side as I can that makes sense for me. When I have the bigger quilt, I need to give myself a little bit more leeway on one side, but I'm going to try to save as much fabric as I can so that this can be used for something else. She's going to have so much because 118 this way. If she pieced that together, she could make another backing out of it. She could use this for small quilts. She could put this as a border. It'd be a great border fabric. So lots of options to be able to have right there. Anyway, wanted to share all of those ideas with you. When you have a bigger quilt, remember to at least get wider fabric going this way, even if you can possibly get that 118 if your quilt's 108. Otherwise, you're going to have to piece your back or add leaders, and that's perfectly fine. I've had many, many people do that. All right, happy Quilty Day. Make it a great day.